The first question, find all the points on x-axis which are at a distance of 10 units from point A. So how many points can be there? There can be two maximum points which are at the same distance from point A, and it will look something like this. Now, how to find? There are two unknowns, which means we need two equations which we have because they have given us the distance, right? So let's say this was point B, this was point C. So AB equal to root of, so AB is equal to, we have to use distance formula, root of this, that is x2 minus x1. I'll take x2 and y2 as 11 and minus 8. So 11 minus x2 whole square plus y2, that is minus 8 minus 0 whole square. Guys, you have to remember this. Any point on x-axis will be of the form x comma 0. Y value will always be 0. So now AB we know is 10 units equal to root of 11 minus x2 whole square. We have to use a minus b whole square formula. So a square plus b square minus 2ab, that is minus 22x2 plus 8 minus 0 minus 8 whole square plus 64. Now I'll transpose square root on the other side. When square root goes on the other side, it becomes square. So you get 10 square, that is 100, equal to 121 plus 64, 185 minus 22x2. I'll rearrange this, plus x2 square. Now if I take 100 on that side, what do we get? 0 equal to, okay, I'll write x2 square first, then minus 22 x2 plus 185 minus 100. So now this becomes x2 square minus 22x, 185 minus 100 plus 85 equal to 0. I just transpose this on this side and 0 on the, I have just written it the other way around. Now this is a quadratic equation. So when you multiply, you need to get 85, and when you add, you need to get minus 22. So the easy way to find is, I'll prime factorize 85. So 8 plus 5 is 13. So no, 5 1s are 35, 17s are. So 17 and 5. Okay, so minus 5 minus 17 are the two numbers. So x2 whole square minus 5x2 minus 17x2 plus 85 equal to 0. So x2 is common. Here I get x2 minus 5, which means here also I should get x2 minus 5, which means I have to take minus 17 common. So what do we get? x2 minus 5 into x2 minus 17 equal to 0. So we get x2 minus 5 equal to 0 and x2 minus 17 equal to 0, which means x2 equal to 5 and x2 equal to 17. Right? So we got the, actually we have gotten both the points. If we solve this, we'll get the same answer. So what are the 2 points? One is 5, 0 and the other is 17, 0. So if you solve using this equation, again you'll get x, 2 values of x. So what are the 2 points? 5, 0 and 17, 0. Alright guys, the second question, they have asked you to form a relation between x and y if this is equidistant from these 2 points. So if this is equidistant from these 2 points, what does it mean? PA will be equal to PB, right? So we got an equation, we'll see what happens. So now PA, how will you find? I'll take this as x2, y2 in both cases. So x2 minus x1 plus y2 minus whole square, this whole square equal to PB. Again I'll take this as x2 and y2. x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Now I can square on both sides. So square and square root cancels. So now x minus 6 whole square, we have to use a minus b whole square formula. X square plus 36 minus 12x. Now minus of minus 1 will become y plus 1. So we have to use a plus b whole square formula. So a square plus b square plus 2ab. Now here again a minus b whole square formula, a square plus b square minus 2ab, and a minus b whole square formula again, so a square plus b square minus 2ab. So this is what we get. Now x square will cancel, y square will cancel. Now we'll see what happens. 36 plus 1, 37 minus 12x plus 2y equal to 4 plus 9 is 13 minus 4x minus 6y. So I'll get x and y terms this side and I'll take 37 that side. So what do I get? Minus 12x plus 2y plus 4x plus 6y, because I transpose these two, and here I get 13 minus 37, right? Minus 12x plus 4x minus 8x plus 2y plus 6y plus 8y equal to 13 minus 37. So that will be 4 and minus 24. So what I'll do is I'll take minus 8 common. So if I take minus 8 common, I get x minus y will remain inside. Since I've taken minus sign outside, the sign for the middle term will change, right? Equal to minus 24. So minus minus sign cancels. We get x minus y equal to 24 by 8, which means x minus y equal to 3. So we got a relationship between x and y. Okay guys, now the next question, they have asked us to prove A, B and C are vertices of a equilateral triangle. What is the equilateral triangle? All three sides are equal, which means all we have to do is show AB, BC and AC are equal. So we will find all three now. So AB, what do we get? I'll take this as x2, y2 and this as x1, y1. So x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So this we get 2 minus 2 0, 0 square is 0 plus 4 minus 6 is minus 2 square is 4. So we get root of 4, that is 2 units. Then we have BC. I'll take this as x2, y2. So we get 2 plus root 3 minus 2 whole square plus 5 minus 6 whole square. So this will become 2 minus 2 0, root 3 whole square 3, 5 minus 6 minus 1 whole square 1. So it becomes root of 3 plus 1, that is root of 4, that is 2 units. Then finally we'll find AC. Again I'll take this as x2, y2. So 2 minus 2 plus root 3, we have to put it in brackets guys, remember, because minus sign is there, plus 4 minus 5 whole square. So what happens when we open the brackets? We get 2 minus root 3 whole square plus 4 minus 5, that is minus 1 square, which means 2 minus 2 is 0, minus root 3 whole square becomes plus 3 and minus 1 whole square becomes plus 1. So we get root of 3 plus 1, that is 4. So root of 4 is 2 units. So therefore AB equal to BC equal to AC. So hence ABC is a equilateral triangle. Guys, now the next question, they have asked us to prove that ABC are vertices of a isosceles right angle triangle. How do we do that? First we'll find the lengths of all three sides. So we get AB equal to root of, now I'll take this as x2, y2. So I get minus 5 minus 3 whole square plus y2, that is 6 minus y1, that is 0 whole square. So what do I get? Root of 5 minus 3 minus 8 whole square 64 plus 6 minus 0 6 whole square is 36. So 64 plus 36 is 100. So root of 100 10 units, right? Next we'll find BC. I'll take this as x2, y2. So what do I get? x2, that is 9 minus x1, that is 3 whole square plus 8 minus 0 whole square. So what do I get? Root of 9 minus 3, 6 square, that is 36 plus 8 minus 0 is 8 square is 64. Again I am getting root of 100, that is 10 units. And finally we'll get AC. Now I'll take this as x2, y2 in this case again. So x2 minus x1, so 9 minus 5 whole square plus y2 that is 8 minus 6 whole square. So what do we get? Minus of minus is plus. So 9 plus 5, 14. 14 square plus 8 minus 6, 2 square. Now 14 square is, okay, I have forgotten how much it is. So I'll multiply 4, 5 and 14. It is 196. So we get root of 196 plus 4, right? So it becomes root 200. But will this be a final answer? No. We have to prime factorize. So 200, 2s are 100, 2s are 50, 2s are 25, 5s are 5, 5s are 1. Now we have one pair of 2 which will come out and become a single 2. We have one pair of 5 which will come out and become a single 5, and 1 2 will remain inside. So what comes outside? 2 into 5, that is equal to 10 root 2 units. So now we got this has 10 units, this has 10 units and this has 10 root 2 units. So we have already proved that it's a isosceles triangle. Why? Because two sides are equal. Now we just have to show that it is a right angle isosceles triangle. So how do we do that? Now I'll find AB square. AB square is 10 square, that is 100. BC square is again 10 square, that is 100. And AC square is 10 root 2 whole square, that is 100 into 2, 200 units, right? Unit squares. Units square. Right? So now what do we get? What do we have? AB square plus BC square equal to AC square. Hence by Pythagoras theorem we know that this is a right angle triangle. So we have proved it's a right angle isosceles triangle. Now the next question, they have asked you to show that A, B, C, D are vertices of a square. Generally what happens is whenever they give you, they'll give it to you, like I said before, in a cycle. It will not be zigzag. So you can mark it like this. Okay. So A 3, 2, B 0, 5, C minus 3, 2 and D 0, minus 1. So how do we prove something is a square? We just have to show that all four sides are equal. But that is not enough, but I'll come to it later. Now first I'll find AB. I'll take this as x2, y2. So what do we get? 0 minus 3 whole square plus 5 minus 2 whole square. So that will be minus 3 whole square 9 plus 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 square is 9. So we get root of 18, right? Can we simplify this? Yeah, 18 when we simplify we get it as 3 root 2, right? 3 root 2 units. Now next we'll find BC. I'll take this as x2, y2. So what do I get? Minus 3 minus 0 whole square plus 2 minus 5 whole square. So again I get minus 3 minus 0 minus 3 square 9 plus 2 minus 5 minus 3 square 9. So again I get root of 18 which is 3 root 2 units, right? Then we find CD. We find CD. I'll take this as x2, y2. So x2 that is minus 3 minus 0 plus whole square plus 2 minus of minus 1 whole square. So what do I get? Minus 3 minus 0 minus 3 square 9 plus 2 minus of minus 1 2 plus 1 3 square 9. Again I am getting root of 18 which means it is 3 root 2 units. And last we will find AD equal to, I'll take this as x2, y2. So x2 minus x1 3 minus 0 whole square plus 2 minus of minus 1 whole square. So 3 minus 0 3 square is 9 plus 2 minus of minus 1 2 plus 1 3 square is 9. Again I am getting root of 18 that is 3 root 2 units. Now we have shown all four sides are equal. Is it enough to prove it's a square? No, it can also be a rhombus, right? Even rhombus has all four sides equal. So to show it is a square, you have to do one extra thing. Draw a diagonal because you have to show the angles are 90 degree. Alright, square is a rhombus, but not all rhombus are squares, right? So what is the difference between the square and the other rhombuses? That the angle, these angles are 90 degree. So that is what you have to show. And how will you show that? Okay, this is 3 root 2 this is 3 root 2, right? We have to show that this is a right angle triangle. So now we'll find DB. DB equal to, I'll take this as x2 y2. So x2 minus x1, that is 0 minus 0 whole square plus 5 minus minus 1 whole square. So this becomes 0 square, 0 minus 0, 0 square is 0 plus 5 minus of minus 1, 5 plus 1 square is 36. So we get 0 plus 36, 36, root of 36, 6 units. Now is AB square plus AD square equal to DB square? That is what we have to find. So AB square is 3 root 2 whole square, that is 9 into 2, 18. Then AD square, again 3 root 2 whole square, 18, right? And what do we have? DB square, which is 6 square, that is 36. So we have AB square plus AD square equal to DB square, right? 18 plus 18 is 36. Therefore, ADB is a right angle triangle. Therefore, ABD is right angle triangle. Therefore, angle A equal to 90 degree. Now, you can say this is a square. Why? All four sides are equal plus angle A is 90 degree. Alright guys, in the next question they have asked you to prove A, B, C and D are vertices of a rhombus. So in this case, it's only enough if you show all four sides are equal. You do not have to sit and show 90 degrees, right? So simple, again we'll find A, B first. So I'll take this as x2, y2. Minus 5 minus of minus 3 whole square plus minus 5 minus 2 whole square. So what do we get? Root of minus 5 minus of minus 3 plus 3. Minus 5 plus 3 minus 2 whole square, 4 minus 5 minus 2 minus 7. So minus 7 whole square, 49. So you get root 53 units, right? Next, I'll find BC. I'll take this as x2, y2. So what do I get? 2 minus of minus 5 whole square plus minus 3 minus of minus 5 whole square. So now 2 minus of minus 5, 2 plus 5, 7 square, that is 49 plus minus 3 minus of minus 5 plus 5. So minus 3 plus 5 plus 2, 2 square, 4. So I get root 53 units. Next, CD. I'll take this as x2, y2. So I get x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2, that is 4. 4 minus of minus 3 whole square. So again I get 4 minus 2, 2. 2 square is 4 plus 4 minus of minus 3 is plus 3. So 4 plus 3, 7. 7 square is 49. So I get root 53 units. And last, I'll find AD. I'll again take this as x2, y2. So I'll get 4 minus of minus 3 whole square plus 4 minus 2 whole square. Excuse me guys. 4 minus of minus 3, 4 plus 3, 7. 7 square is 49. 4 minus 2 is 2. 2 square is 4. So again I get root 53 units. So we have AB equal to BC equal to CD equal to AD. All four sides are equal, which means it is a rhombus. Alright guys, now the last question, they have asked us to show that AB, CD are vertices of a parallelogram. Again see guys, I have written it in a cycle. They'll always give it in a cycle, whether like this, wherever you start from, either you go clockwise or anti-clockwise, never go in a zigzag manner. Now how do we prove something is a parallelogram? There are 5 ways to prove it, right? If you remember from 9th standard, one is opposite sides are equal. One is one pair of opposite sides are equal and parallel. And others have to do with angles. So we cannot use any of those except to show that opposite sides are equal. That is the only way we can prove it is a parallelogram. Alright. So now we'll find sides. We'll find AB first. AB equal to root of, I'll take this as x2, y2, x1, y1. So 4 minus 1 whole square plus 3 minus 2 whole square. So this becomes 4 minus 1, 3 square, that is 9, plus 3 minus 2, 1, 1 square is 1. So root 10 units, right? After finding AB, I'll find BC. BC equal to, I'll take this as x2, y2. So 6 minus 4 whole square plus 6 minus 3 whole square. So we get 6 minus 4, 2 square, that is 4, plus 6 minus 3 is 3, 3 square is 9. So we get root 13 units. Then I'll find DC. I'll take again this as x2, y2. So 6 minus 3, x2 minus x1, that is 6 minus 3 whole square plus 6 minus 5 whole square. So what do I get? 6 minus 3, 3 square is 9, 6 minus 5 is 1 plus 1. So root 10 units. And finally I'll find AD equal to, I'll take this as x2, y2. So x2 minus x1, that is 3 minus 1 whole square plus 5 minus 2 whole square. So that equal to 3 minus 1, 2 square, that is 4, 5 minus 2 is 3, 3 square, that is 9. So root 13 units. So guys, from this what do we have? AB equal to DC and BC equal to AD, right? This equal to this and this equal to this. So hence ABCD is a parallelogram because what is the reason? Opposite sides are equal.